Hey guys, welcome to Veganuary 2021.
I can't believe it's Veganuary already. Happy 2021.
I'm just like so ready to leave 2020 in the past. This is amazing.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. And
All
you
right.
made probably the best decision that you could make for yourself in 2021. And that is to eat vegan for at least the month of January.
Yeah, so the last few years we've been doing Veganuary, which is making one video every day for our vegan channel. We're going to have a lot of different stuff going on.
We want to give you
advice.
Yes. Recipes.
Lots and lots of recipes,
We
of
want to
course.
make this easy on you so that you can, you'll continue it and you'll see that, hey, this is sustainable.
Well, before we get into all the stuff for like new vegans, I just want to say welcome back to
all of our old vegans.
Yeah, if you're already vegan, that's awesome.
Thanks for coming back.
There's going to be plenty of stuff here for you as well. Because like I said, we're doing a lot of recipes, a lot of favorite lists, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, veganism is such a huge... This is the golden age of veganism right now.
Oh yeah, it's only getting better.
It's only getting more accessible. It's only getting more mainstream.
More and more restaurants are having vegan options.
The CEO from Impossible, the burger, has come out with a bold statement. He says he would like to obliterate eating animals by the year 2035, and he thinks it's possible.
I'm down for that.
Sir, please, I'm on board.
Yeah, that's awesome. So this is all about spreading veganism, spreading the movement.
In a positive way.
Yeah. Just getting the word out there.
Let's get started.
All right. Before also, I just want to say we want to do a Q&A video at some point during this. And if you guys have any questions that you want us to answer during that, just leave them in the comments below. We'll be asking for a while just so we can get a bunch. And we'll be making that at some point. So.
Right. If you want to say it's for the Q&A video, that's fine. Because sometimes when you leave comments and she just answers them.
So be like, this is for the Q&A video.
Yeah.
And then I'll make a note of it so that we have a list.
All right. So you're new to veganism, possibly. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah, we have some general tips here.
It's a huge change. And if you mess up, it's okay.
Yes.
No one is ever going to be as nice to yourself as you. So be nice to yourself. Mm-hmm. You care about you more than anybody else will ever care about you. So practice self-care. It's okay if you mess up. You just dust yourself off and get right back up again.
Well, I've been trying to make a new rule for myself. This is just in general, like even outside of veganism. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to not say things to myself or about myself that I wouldn't say to somebody else.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like we're so hard on ourselves.
We are.
So let's just like take a step back and
self-deprecation is my shtick. So,
well, I mean in a funny way, yeah. But don't be like, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I
hate
that.
You, note to self.
It's self-destructive. It's not
It is
good.
very self-destructive.
So that's something that I'm going to be working on. I think it's really important with something like this. Like if you mess up, it's okay. That means you just get to start again. Mm-hmm. It's not a big deal.
And remember, anything that you're doing, even if it's not being full vegan, even if you just switch out one meal a week.
Full vegan.
Yeah. Even if it's not full vegan, you're making a difference. You're a disruptor. Mm-hmm. You are changing the world.
Yeah.
You are. You might not feel like it, but you are.
Yeah. So going along with that, you got to make sure that you have reasonable expectations going into this. Why are you doing this? Is this an ethical thing? Is this a health thing? Is it everything? Mm-hmm. So I want to make sure.
Yeah, just be there for the right reasons.
I was going to say something along those lines. I was like, oh my God, no. That's a Bachelor
That's
reference.
my line. That's my line. Are you here for the right reasons? I've tried so many times to go vegan in the past. I've been vegan for about 6 years. And I wasn't successful at first. And the thing that, I had to be there for the right reasons. And when I finally got into how cruel the dairy industry was, that was enough for me to say to myself, I can't enjoy my food knowing that these animals suffered for it. So that was my right reason.
Yeah.
So it's a very personal thing what your right reason might be.
Yeah, mine was the same. It was really for ethical reasons. But as I got more into it, I realized all the health benefits and
And everything.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot there. It's great.
All right. Don't get caught up in other people's opinions.
Yeah. To go along with that, try not to compare yourself to others too much, where they are in their journey, or like what they eat, or what they do.
Try not to criticize other people who may not be vegan too. Because
people don't like that.
You don't know where they are in their journey.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want people doing that to you either.
Right.
But what we were trying to say before was like, if other people are like, why are you doing this? Like, this is so dumb. Mm-hmm. Don't listen to them.
Yeah. I mean, I think...
This is for you.
You can try and educate people, because I feel like a lot of people who aren't for veganism don't really get it. They don't really get it. Mm-hmm. So if you can explain it to them, or if you can show by example, that is a big help. It is a big help to quell other people's, like, well, you're just a jerk. You'll never stick with that. Where are you getting your protein from?
Yeah. Sometimes, too, I almost feel like it's like a guilt thing. Like, they're upset because you're doing this thing.
They think you're better than them.
It's like a psychological thing. I don't know.
Right.
But you just gotta block that kind of stuff out, because you need to focus on yourself. That being said, if it's like a doctor who's telling you, hey, look, this is not healthy for you.
I would say, doctor, heal thyself and do a little research about veganism, because there are many, many studies out there.
I'm just saying, if there's like a very specific like medical condition that you have that would make this not good for you, I would listen to your doctor.
Right.
Or talk to another doctor and see what they think. But like,
or go to a vegan doctor if you're really serious about being vegan.
I'm just saying, like, let's listen to health professionals.
Within reason.
Yeah.
There are reasons.
Doctors are not necessarily nutritionists, but I'm saying, like, if you have a very specific medical condition that this does not work with, like...
That you must eat meat?
No.
Are you Dr. We Know This?
No. I'm not saying that.
Oh.
But there are exceptions, I'm sure.
I'm sure there's exceptions to every rule.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this one's kind of icky. Maddie wrote, prepare to possibly be uncomfortable, because like it's normal.
Physically.
That goes hand in hand with not going off the deep end all at once. Like, if you need to, like, ease yourself into this, or don't eat a whole bunch of fiber on the first day because your stomach's going to say, hello? This is your stomach. We hate you. Meet us in the bathroom for the next 3 hours.
I mean, okay, it's a big enough transition when you're just going from, like, vegetarian to vegan.
Right.
But if you're going from, like,
a meat,
no dietary restrictions,
carnivore to vegan,
it's going to be a big change for your body and for your digestive system.
Your body needs a minute.
Yes. And unfortunately, I think the only thing that you can really do at that point, besides, like, stopping, is just you got to push through it.
You got to push through it.
And it will get better.
Trust us, it will get better.
Yeah. So if you find yourself, like, having bathroom issues, it's probably just part of the transition.
Stop eating so much fiber. That would be my recommendation. Cut down on the fiber. Eat some processed foods. That'll help the transition along, because that'll help make things a little more... Enough said. All right. Be smart.
Yeah, you gotta do your research about this. Again, it's a major change, changing up your diet and your lifestyle like this. So make sure that you're actually putting in the work and doing the research about this. You want to make sure that your body is getting everything that it needs.
I would say don't be afraid to take a supplement.
Oh, you absolutely should take
supplements. Even if you're not vegan, you should be taking supplements, because meat eaters, carnivores, omnivores, everybody can be deficient in vitamins and minerals. So, and I find most people are deficient in B12, definitely D3 for sure.
Yeah.
Calcium, if you're a woman or if you're pregnant, make sure you're getting enough calcium. Make sure you're getting enough omegas, the good ones.
I mean, you'll probably be pretty well covered if you take, like, a multivitamin.
Let's put it this way. It couldn't hurt.
Yeah, but I would say definitely focus on B12, because that is super, super important.
For your brain.
For vegans, especially. Yes. Because you're not going to be getting that from...
animal sources.
Yeah. So,
and that's mostly in animal sources.
Yeah, so B12,
right.
super, super important.
All right, don't be afraid to use convenience or replacement foods.
Like, we're talking like vegan junk foods, like
hamburgers or like vegan TV dinners.
Yeah.
Or
just stuff that you're used to eating, but the vegan version of it. Cheeses.
The transitioning
things like that
can be a little bit difficult with your head.
Yeah.
You know, you're eating a burger one day, and then the next day you're like, oh no, I'm never ever going to have a burger again. This is really depressing.
Yeah.
Or I'm never going to have fried chicken again.
There's nothing wrong with eating replacement foods.
You didn't go vegan because you hated the taste of food.
I mean, maybe you did. I don't know.
Well,
but probably not.
Probably not. So don't be, because we always have someone who comments, well, why would you want to eat things that are like meat if you're vegan? Don't you hate that? No, we love the taste of the food before we went vegan. We went vegan for ethical reasons. Mm-hmm. So we still like the taste, but we don't like the harm.
Right.
All right. It helps to do this with another person.
Is Sean in the background?
Yes.
Sean is very nervous about the weather. But anyway, yes, right. It definitely helps to go on this journey with another person. Like, I went vegan a little less than like a year after you did, so I already had you like guiding me along.
I already laid out the footwork for her.
Yeah, I was like, hey, this food is pretty good. I think I can actually do this.
Right. Well, part of my master plan was to make food so delicious that you couldn't say no, because she was a former rat.
Oh,
she was a pizza rat.
I was like addicted to cheese, basically.
And that is totally a thing because of the dopamine in it. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's a thing. So I had to find something that was just as delicious, where she would say, well, I don't need this anymore.
I don't need this anymore.
Pizza, what would I do without cheese?
We have pizza every week, and it is vegan, and it's delicious. But anyway, yeah, so it's easier if you have somebody that you can talk to about things. You can share recipes, you can share meals.
And if you don't know anybody, turn to YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
We've got an ton of videos. There is 1 million vegans on YouTube that you could... don't reinvent the wheel, is what I'm trying to say.
I think we're planning on doing a video where we talk about our favorite vegan YouTubers. We've been doing that every year. So
our favorite YouTubers,
I'm sure we'll be doing it again.
Cookbooks, our favorite meals, our favorite vegan products. Mm-hmm. It's all going to be there. Mention it all.
Yeah. And this is also a great way to get other people interested in veganism. If you're like, hey, do you want to like try out
with me?
Yeah, do you want to try this out with me?
Write back, circle yes or no.
Maybe.
Yeah. Share recipes with your friends. If you get invited over for a meal or something, don't be like relying on them to make a vegan meal for you. Mm-hmm. You make something and bring it to them, and that will also expose them to how delicious being vegan can be.
Yeah. Right? But because of where we are in the world today, let's just say, like...
You probably won't be going over.
I'm just saying, share the recipes, but maybe don't
eat with the same fork.
Yeah, so you got to be really careful about that. I just want to make sure people know that we're not saying, like, hey, get together with a bunch of people right now.
Eat out of the same bowl.
Oh, goodness. No. Anyway,
spread the vegan message in a constructive way. Mm-hmm. Don't be like, well, you suck because you're not vegan. Be like... hey, I just tried this new vegan thing, and I'd like for you to try it too.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
Right. Yeah. And last but not least for today, I mean, there's so many things we could talk about.
We could talk for hours about this.
We don't want to keep you away from living your life. So one other thing we wanted to mention today, don't feel like you need to change like everything about your life or replace all of your material things right now for vegan things.
Right. Don't obsess over it is what we're saying. If you had a leather sofa that you loved before you went vegan, it's not going to do anybody any good to get rid of it. You use it. When it's done with its life, either donate it or replace the sofa with a non-leather one. Yeah. You know, a vegan one. A vegan-friendly one. Mm-hmm. If you're wearing leather shoes right now, you've got leather boots. Use them up. You know, wait until you need to replace it and then get some vegan ones.
Yeah, I have this pair of like faux Uggs that I got before I went vegan, like way before I went vegan. And they have, I guess, like... sheepskin.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It makes me sad. But then I went vegan and I was like, I'm not just going to like throw these away because it's a waste. So I've been wearing them for years and years and years, and
I think you just
going to wear them out
new
until
pair
they're
of
done.
vegan boots this year for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. And then things like makeup products, don't just throw them away, you know, use them up and then replace them when they're done with vegan and cruelty-free stuff.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
So don't feel like you need to change everything right
You don't
away.
have to be a hero on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process.
Yeah.
And whatever, however long it takes you is fine because it's very personal.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope we've helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Hope you come back. We've got a lot of information to share with you and a lot of great recipes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what else do you have to say besides
Thank you for
welcome,
watching.
bienvenue, come on in.
You've made a great decision.
Yes.
And if you guys are already vegan, like leave it in the comments, your advice for new vegans.
Yeah.
And
What is
remember,
the one thing you would want to tell a new vegan?
Yeah. And remember, if you have questions specifically for the Q&A video,
Right.
leave it in the comments below.
Video.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. You're awesome. And until next time,
Much love.